Nithyananda. Today I want to talk about something Swamiji mentioned in the satsang today about Christianized Hindus. The minute I heard the phrase, I realized that was the way I was brought up. Until I met Swamiji, I was a Christianized Hindu. Though born in a Hindu family, I studied in a Christian convent from kindergarten, which is about 3 years old, to about 16 years. So I grew up not wearing a bindi, not wearing earrings, which were looked down upon. And so me starting the day with the prayer to Lord Jesus, weekly visits to the church that was on the campus, and moral stories about Jesus. So I just realized how all this shaped my life. Even though my mom was a staunch Hindu and she dragged us off to the temple and other rituals, I could never take to it. The minute I get a chance, I would run off. And the same thing happened later on when I went to the US. It took me longer to get to the temple and back than actually the time I spent at the temple. My whole temple visit would be about 5 minutes. I'd go in, see the deity, say a 2-line prayer, which I know, and then go back. So this is the way I was. Then once I started listening to Swamiji, which is this is how I first met him through YouTube, and I got so much clarity on what it is to be a Hindu, what are the rituals and practices, the whys behind it, the reasons for it, and it all so clicked into place. And not only that, once I did Inner Awakening and 3-month Life Plus Engineering, I actually started to connect to deities in the temples, which was actually a very new experience for me. I have never actually ever even taken time long enough to actually see the deity. I would just take a quick glance, do a short prayer and run off the temple. So from that to this, where I enjoy going to temples, just go and see the deities every day, it's a big shift. So it's only thanks to Swamiji that not only I learned what Hinduism is, I learned also to practice and be a Hindu. And it has added so much richness to my life, and not just richness to the life, it has actually grounded me in so many ways that maybe I will share in further videos. But I would recommend everyone at least do an inner awakening just to discover this part of themselves. It's a part that I recently read in Avatar Shastra. We are all spiritual giants having a human experience, waiting for a touch of the avatar, which is the inner awakening. So I invite all of you to come, do at least one inner awakening to experience this for yourself, which is something, discover that part of you which you would never discover otherwise. And only an avatar like Swamiji can do it for you. So thank you for listening to me today, and I will be back with more things to share about my time here being an aadheenavasi and as a disciple of Swamiji, Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Thank you, Nithyananda.